A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing people out there to the channel Twinflame Union. This is a channel message from the Divine Masculine Collective because there is a message that they want to send out, and I'll tell you, or rather you'll find out in this channeling how is that so. So here is the Divine Collective. They are expressing a message for the Divine Feminine Collective, and they are in a mood where they have accepted a lot, and most importantly the love that they have for the Divine Feminine, that it's real, organic and natural, and it's also to some very scientific, because the Divine Masculines have been logical and they always had applied logics, and after applying the actual logics, the universal laws, they have come to this conclusion. So in a scientific manner also they have come to a conclusion that their heart beats only for the Divine Feminine. However, in this channeling there is a situation that has also been explained to me, that the Divine Masculine has moved in closer to the Divine Feminine where she lives, near to the physical address. He has moved in, he has taken up a place, an apartment or a house, and he is closer to her. And it's also a form of stalking that he's doing, because he does not have the access to directly communicate with the Divine Feminine. So he needs a passage, he needs the right to enter that passage and to be able to communicate with her, but he's not able to do so, so he is stalking on her. That is one aspect. The other aspect is to take it like a metaphor. So in some of your cases, the Divine Masculine is checking your social media profiles, the public information that you have, the things that you share, your status updates, your photographs, your profile pictures, any content that you're sharing on the social media, on various platforms. He could be stalking on that. He could be checking it out. And in his case, he's doing so because he doesn't have the direct access to her, and that he's feeling very helpless and powerless about. But there is a joy that he has found in this powerlessness, this helplessness. He feels gratitude, he feels positive feelings, and in that positive mood he is saying these words for the Divine Feminine. He's saying that very close to me lives this person. Now he's not yet called her a person, so there are various ways that he's going to explain this entity that he's mesmerized towards. So he's saying that the person who lives near me. Now I told you that you can take it as a metaphor. So for those of you, the Divine Masculine has not moved in close to your apartment or to your house or to your physical location. He has done so energetically. So he's energetically very close. He's moving in closer to you energetically also. For those of you, if the physical address has not been occupied nearby the feminine. So yeah, in simple words, now he's trying to tell her in a good positive note that there is this beautiful person who lives near to me, whose face I can see. Okay, whose face I can see, and he's comparing this face with the moon. He's calling it the moon, the face of the moon, or the girl has the face which is like moon. So he can see this moon very close to him, but sadly this moon face, this beauty, she is upset with me. Most of the times, or somewhat, she is upset with me. So I want to express this. So I'm doing this channeling, and I'm trying to be as genuine and honest as I can be. So he is saying that ever since he has seen her. So now what has happened in his mind is that all the negative things that happened between both of them, all the karmic situations, and karmic situations does not always mean a karmic relationship in the form of a person. It can also mean karmic relationships with addictions, with running away, with not facing your fears, with always trying to be an escapist. So he has tried to be an escapist, and he's tried to run away, and all of that created negative situations between both of them. Rude words were exchanged, mean things were said. There was shouting also in some cases, abusive words, not direct abusive words, because the divine masculine always had a lot of love for her. So even when he shouted at her, he was not directly abusing her. He was probably abusing the situation. So all of that he did, and then he shut her away in some cases. He said, do not talk to me, stay away from me, blah blah blah. So he has done all of that, and despite all the negative situations, he has sort of in his mind disappeared them. He has removed them. He is saying that I'm no longer going to think about those negative things. So whatever happened, he is talking in a very fresh way, like the time he met you, what he felt for you, how he fell in love with you, how intense was it, how he felt. So he has removed all those negative situations, and for you, for him, you are in a situation where you're meeting each other again, and this time without any baggage. So he's saying that ever since I've seen her, I have forgotten my self in her. I don't even remember the time. I don't remember when it's morning time and suddenly it's evening, and I realize that, oh, it's evening time and I have not even lit the lights of my room. And while he's saying this, he's also saying that I've been holding my heart. Ever since I saw her face, I've been holding my heart. And for some of you, this meeting could have been an online meeting also. So you guys first met online, and maybe some of you did some video chat. So you saw each other's face even if you did not meet physically at that time. But later on meetings did happen, so obviously you've met her, you've seen her face in person, he's seen her face in person, so he remembers. If you also do that, you would also remember. So he's now walking in a straight line with all the good memories. So he's saying, ever since I saw her beautiful face, the moonlit face, I have forgotten my time. I don't have track of my time. From morning it's evening time, and I'm sitting in my room, and I've stopped going here and there. I don't want to go anywhere. And all the time, in all the phases of the sun in a day, be it night, be it midnight, all the different phases of the sun, he's only thinking about that chirpy face. So he's calling her face chirpy, and this word had appeared in a previous channeling also, I remember. And I had said that it doesn't matter that you've been very interactive with him, but whatever interactions the Divine Feminine had with him, he remembers all of that, and they are very chirpy in nature. So her chirpy face is always in front of his eyes. So after this, now there's another situation that has been shown to me. The other situation is that the Divine Masculine has missed out on a monsoon with her. So during the monsoon season, they were going through separation, and some of you went through the monsoon, and some of you Divine Feminines actually enjoyed the monsoon that you were not with him. Even though it was a separation phase, but you were working on your energies were in a good state at that time, so you were enjoying the monsoon. But he, on the other hand, was missing you during that monsoon. For some of you, it's the season, and for some of you, it's just a few days back it rained, and during that rainfall, the Divine Masculine was missing her a lot. So he's saying that during this beautiful rainfall, I have missed her. And then some of them are saying that during that time there was thunder, there was shower, there was thunder, there was those lightnings, and there were dark clouds also. So he is referring, again it's a metaphor, so he's referring to all the dark phases they went, or all the crying. The rainfall is being compared here with tears. So all the tears, he's talking about the tears, and he's talking about the fights, he's talking about angry words, he's talking about bad mood, or he's describing separation, how he went through separation. So a lot of you know how the Divine Feminines went through separation. But you may not know what the divine masculine collective went through. So the masculine collective went through all of these things, and they are referring to a monsoon. So some of you might resonate with it. Either recently it has rained, or you've skipped a monsoon and you were in separation. So the divine masculine is saying that all these thunders have gone by, all these rainfalls, the tears have gone by, all these emotions have gone by, and still I'm here waiting for one glimpse of her. So now he's saying that all of that I tolerated, the monsoon, the darkness, the rainfall, the tears, the lightning also. And now still I'm here. So he must have thought that maybe during the monsoon you will talk to him, or you guys will meet up, or something will happen, but that never happened. So he's saying that monsoon, and for some of you maybe the seasons have changed, winters have come by, or maybe again it's summer or something like that. It may be spring season, maybe it's autumn. So seasons which come after monsoon. So maybe some of you are going through that timeline. So he's saying that I'm still here. The monsoons have gone by, and I've still not seen a glimpse of her. And he's now saying it in a very nice poetic manner, that he's calling her glimpse, like she has this treasure of beauty. So he's saying that you're so beautiful, you're the owner of this beauty. So he's calling her, you are the beautiful face, and that you are the owner of that beautiful face. So now he has somewhere in his spiritual journey understood the difference between soul and body. He understands that she has a beautiful soul, and this beautiful soul, as this soul, she's the owner of this beautiful face. This beautiful treasure belongs to her, of this beautiful soul. So he's saying things in such a loving, tender, kind manner, and he's making all these comparisons for her, and he's saying, I want to have a glimpse of that. He's thirsty for a glimpse. So people are thirsty when they don't get to drink water, but his eyes are thirsty because he's not getting to see you, the glimpse of the divine feminine. So I just said you, but I'm talking about the collective. Obviously you're a part of the collective if you are the feminine. So he's saying, when will this thirst be gone? When will I get to quench my thirst? And the whole night and the whole days I am just sitting and talking about this horrible situation, that I'm missing out on her face, and maybe in the past, in some of your cases, the divine masculine had said something like this, that just to see your face I can do this, just to see your face I can come from another city. So for some of you it was long distance, for some of you, I don't know, different kinds of situations must have played. So he is talking about one of those situations also, because he's removing the negative things. So now all the good things that he felt for you, he's thinking about that. So he just wanted always to see just a glimpse of your face, and for that he could do anything, and that's what he's saying, that I can do anything for that. And I'm complaining day in and day out, night and day, I'm complaining that I'm not able to see this, and I'm not able to quench this thirst. So he's also troubled. So that's why maybe the divine collective has decided to channel this message, so that the feminine collectives gets to know something like that is going on in this channeling, I feel. So now he's saying, so very close to me lives this beautiful face. The only pain, the only sadness is that this owner of this face is upset with me and angry with me and is not wanting to talk to me. But I still admire the face. I still admire this moon, this beautiful piece of moon that's in front of me. So on that note, I end the channeling. And thank you so much for being here. Keep doing the amazing work that you're doing for planet Earth and for humanity. It's a brilliant job that you're doing, and keep it up. And may you get all the resources, everything that you need to be on your mission and on your purpose. Lots of love. Be happy.